Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Boxing Boxing. Nah, man, wild stuff, man. The WBC, man, the so-called the most prestigious belt in boxing. Nowadays, the WBC stands for We Be Crooks, or World Boxing Crooks. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. They have some interesting stuff where Jamel Charlo and Devin Haney have basically been ducked by the WBC by, instead of Jamel Charlo and Devin Haney being able to fight the mandatory positions to fight, in Jamel Charlo's case, Canelo Alvarez, and Devin Haney's case, Lomachenko. Jamel Charlo's opponent, Canelo Alvarez, was given the WBC franchise belt, and Devin Haney, opponent, Lomachenko, was given the franchise WBC belt. And these belts were not supposed to be transferable, right? But lo and behold, when Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez fight, right, Lomachenko has the franchise title. Teofimo Lopez, if he beats VASL Lomachenko, he receives this belt. So this is wild stuff, man. The WBC, it just makes rules as they go. This belt was not supposed to be transferable. They said this is not supposed to. They said it's more of a trophy. The WBC franchise title is supposed to be more of a trophy than a belt. But it seems as though you can actually win this title from the WBC. So this is crazy stuff. It's wild stuff, man. There's been fighters who've been dominant and who've been champions for a very long time who haven't even had a chance to even get the WBC franchise title, like Deontay Wilder when he tied Muhammad Ali's record for title defenses when he was defending the WBC heavyweight title, or Adonis Stevenson at the time when he was champion. He was the longest reigning champion in boxing when he was active, right? He was never given the opportunity to get a franchise title, to not fight a mandatory opponent. And this is just wild stuff, man. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people are talking about the double standards that the WBC has and how they'll make exceptions or rules for certain fighters, right? They talk about Canelo Alvarez having exemptions for the clenbuterol levels, and how the clenbuterol levels can be higher now. And because of Canelo Alvarez, this whole thing didn't happen until Canelo Alvarez tested positive for PEDs, right? So this is just wild stuff, man. A lot of people have been calling out the WBC, and they say, you know what, we just need a whole nother title. The PBC need their own belt, and that's what they need to do, man, because the WBC is just not making any sense right now. It's not making any sense. They're not being consistent, and they're basically picking and choosing whoever they favor to give them special treatment and basically make believe belts. I seen this one comment one time calling the WBC belt the franchise belt. Someone said the French fries belt. That's the magnitude of devaluation of this belt that people have been giving it, right? Not only that, man, I heard some wild stuff. Basically that David Benavidez lost his title just recently by missing weight at super middleweight, and for the first time, I rarely hear this, but Caleb Plant, he's a champion, right? And he's not ranked in the top 10 in WBC. Usually, what happens is, if you're ranked, if you have a title, you can't be ranked in another sanctioning body. But Caleb Plant is the IBF champion, and now that David Benavidez missed the weight, all of a sudden Caleb Plant can fight for the WBC title, which is it's basically unheard of. It's only been done once or twice in boxing, right? It's wild stuff, right? I never see, a world champion in another organization is not supposed to be able to fight for a vacant title, period. That's not how it works. What's supposed to happen is the WBC is supposed to have the number one and number two fighters fight each other, right? But that's not the case. So a lot of people are saying that there's this ethnic game with the WBC, how they're letting these Latinas and these white guys fight for these titles, but black guys cannot fight for these titles. That's what people are saying right now. That's what the boxing voice. That's what the people are saying right now, right? You can watch Boxing Ego, he brings it up. You can watch a lot of top guys who talk boxing, Dante's Boxing Nation, he even brings it up. And it's just wild stuff, man. And it's disappointing, I would say. But at this point, you know, they say patterns. When you do something enough over and over again, it's not coincidental. It's a pattern. So, you know, the WBC has shown their colors, and they're so blatant with it now. People are calling it out. Wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. But yeah, man. I mean, the WBC switching the rules up, saying the rules are one thing, and then, you know, a couple of days later, it's something completely different. It's just shocking stuff, man. Shocking stuff. So what it looks like right now is if Teofimo Lopez wins this Lomachenko fight, he's going to be the WBC franchise champion. He's going to inherit that title, which is not supposed to happen. But here we are, man. WBC at it again. Switched the rules up out of nowhere. So yeah, man. You got the WBC having champions of different organizations fighting for vacant WBC titles, which is that's never supposed to happen. Crazy stuff, man. It's just wild. I can keep going on and on talking about the WBC and their weird rules and their exemptions for certain people of interests. Anyway, man, let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geobox Empire. Peace.